What's going on, guys? We are back for another stream. Let me see something real quick. Okay, I can make myself much bigger. Well, welcome back to the stream. I've been trying to mess with different stream settings and trying to figure out what the best. Can I rename this real quick? Great. That one works good. Cool. All right. Well, welcome back. It is Wednesday. It is September 20th. We are here with another Midjourney Experiment. Earlier this week, we started off with me trying to draw against Midjourney, which I'm gonna have to say that I actually put the things in that I asked for. I used ChatGPT, which, by the way, I need to grab my good old iPad, the good old rusty iPad, and we're going to probably ChatGPT again, or use what we were already using, which is probably the better idea. But first, I'm going to start off, and I am going to fix what I didn't do correctly last time. And so, I think I didn't do a good job because I should have done varied regions and added each piece as I went along, like I was doing in my drawing. And so let's try to do it that way. I'm going to start by fixing our problem and making some things happen. So just hold on one second. And I'll give you an idea of the project we were working on before. So let's go to history. Okay, so let me see. Is it mean 3? Yeah, mean 3. Okay. So here we go. Hopefully I fixed our little focusing problem, but maybe not. That's pretty good. It's big. It's bigger. Maybe I can zoom in just a little bit more. Hold on, let me. Hopefully that's focused. Looks pretty focused. It might be because I'm in a dark area too. Anyways, so to start us off where we left off with our last project, we had carousel, which I drew a carousel, like the one in front of a grocery store. So I drew our background of a grocery store. Then the next word out was astronaut. So right here, as you can see, I put an astronaut in. Then I had waterfall, which I had no clue what I was going to do. So I drew a pipe going along the top of the grocery store, and it has broken. So it's creating a waterfall down the front of the carousel. And then I needed a backpack because that was our next word. And so I put one back here with the sign that says anything helps. Kind of interesting thought of, like, homeless people have to leave all their belongings outside, which could just get stolen, which is the last things you have. You kind of want to keep them with you. Then we continued on, and we had a magician, so I drew a magician in front of the grocery store pulling a rabbit out of nowhere. But knowing that we have this and that I've already started drawing this, I had 15 words. It's going to get chaotic as I keep drawing. But what'll be cool is once I'm done, I can outline and make this like a find something page. So we're gonna continue on, and we're gonna keep drawing. But let me give you a quick demonstration on how I would do this in Midjourney. If we were gonna do it, let me switch back to our main regular stage, and we are going to, let me just grab my keyboard real quick, moving a lot of parts and pieces around. But if I was going to do it in Midjourney, here's what I would do. I would drop in, go to one of my projects. Here, this is a project that we're working on. None of these came out for the words that I had actually put in. This is what I put in. I put in carousel, astronaut, waterfall, backpack, and magician. And this is the types of results that I got. We didn't get any of the actual images in this this image. We have the carousel, which is great. No astronaut, no magician, no backpack either. So in reality, Midjourney didn't give us anything we wanted from any of these images that I tried to create earlier on Monday's version. I mean, they're cool as like surrealist. Like if you could turn this into a ship, you know, move it up, you could probably almost do that in Photoshop or use generative fill. I bet you I could turn that into a ship somehow using just the varied region prompt that Midjourney has added. But since we didn't get anything that we wanted, and I was trying to build something similar to my image, we're going to try to create it in pieces instead of creating it all in one prompt. So we're going to imagine, and we're going to imagine, let's use my cool new split screen feature, and let's imagine, sorry, you're not going to get the whole thing, but you'll get some of the prompting. I need to clean up both these windows. Imagine, we need to imagine the carousel, so let's do imagine, create a no, let's go imagine a child carousel in front of a grocery store. Should we do this photorealistic? Let's do a photorealistic for fun because it's going to get real wacky. Alright, so let's pop back into our normal one and see. What's good about all this is that we can move things around It's not even called a child's carousel. What is it called? A quarter carousel? These are all cool, gave us better carousels. Give us some horse. This is a good one in front of a grocery store. Hi Kylie. Just going through and trying to rebuild what we did last week. That's still not what I want. Imagine a coin operated care. Is it a miniature? I guess it's not a carousel. The ones in front of grocery stores. I don't like the word grocery, just so everyone knows. It's not a great word. Ooh, I put too many O's in carousel. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get a better angle. There you go. That's better. So my head's not so cut off. Having a hard time. Or maybe I'm just not smart enough to. Okay. Let's see. I don't hate this one. This one's not bad either. It's just in front of like a gypsy warehouse. Okay. Let's say I run this one again. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna upscale it. So there's where the magic comes in on good old Midjourney. I don't really like this. I'm going to take this area right here. And we're going to erase this, and we're going to see if we can regenerate just this part. Now, because that carousel is just, that horse has gone awry. It's like Night at the Museum. Yeah, I'm trying to design it in small pieces so I can try to get it as close to my image as possible. Oh, I hope it comes out with the blank ones, because the blank one would be pretty close. I should have done this pencil drawing too, but we saw how pencil drawing, came out. Fingers crossed. So that's good. Here we go. Came out much better. But let's say Kylie is right, and we take that and we take her idea and we're going to copy that out. We're going to, instead of just coin operated, we're going to paste that back in, and we're going to add the children's costume already, and we're going to generate that. See what happens there. So anyways, we are going to be adding to the drawing as soon as I finish up with the, oh man. So we got some weird just astronauts that are hanging off, looking like they're crying for help. We have a baby in a sidecar. None of these will work. So I do want to pick one from here, and I think I can narrow down our image. So let's take this one because this one looks the best. So we're going to take a version 2, upscale 2. We're going to drop that down here. Ooh, there. Perfect. I really want to do one of these guys. Turn image. Oh no. I wonder if I can. I'm going to just continue the grocery store. Hopefully. This is going to cause all sorts of chaos. Like I said, we're going to get back to our drawing camera. I would show this on split screen and work on both at the same time, but typing, drawing, and trying to figure out what scene we're on is becoming hard enough. Plus we have like a border outline on this scene that splits the two pictures, which might be good, but I really gotta resize the other one. Alright, so let's just go back to our main screen. Waiting for this to come up. It's going to make it a little bit longer so we get the more elongated side, so I have more room to work. Since Midjourney is way faster than I am, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hop over and we're going to go to this part, and I'm going to get started on the next word in our series of words. So word number 6, I should write these down on the side for us, but Lord knows where a post-it note is, and I don't really want to draw it on the picture. So hopefully we don't have the zooming in and zooming out problem. Hopefully it just stays focused. So far so good. So let's see, what's our plan? Oh, the next word out. The next word out is treehouse, which I'm so excited to do. Where am I going to fit a treehouse? This place is already looking real packed. I guess there's gonna have to be a tree on this side. I don't know how I'm gonna fit that in. I couldn't put a tree behind him, could I? I don't know where I'm gonna put a tree. I should draw on the sidewalk so it's not so off in the distance. But it like dips down right here, 'cause you know how the sidewalk goes. Maybe we'll give it a little bit of depth. So most of this water from the waterfall is going to be going this way, and this will just drop off the curb straight down. Right? And then you have like those slanted lines that keep you from rolling down into the street, and those are probably over here. They give you a lot of room because I don't think you can drive a cart into a double door. Could you imagine if grocery stores had a single doors on them, there'd be so much calamity in there. So it usually goes like this, and then it's got those things with bumps all over it. But that's not the problem. The problem that I'm having is I need to draw a treehouse. Wow, this is really taking a long time. So where are we gonna put a treehouse in here? Okay. What do I do? What do I do? I gotta draw a tree. Like a tree would never be this close to a door. Okay, let's maybe put a planter. Can we try to make this work? Could a plan? They wouldn't put a planter this close to the door either. Maybe the building just came out weird. Okay, this needs to be straight. This needs to be straight. The planter comes out like this. This is terrible. The tree would have broken the bricks. Like, treehouse. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Can I cheat? How can I cheat? What's the idea behind the treehouse? It has to be a house that's in a tree. Maybe the tree isn't in frame. Maybe the tree is just making a sneak peek. Oh, sorry, I cannot turn this. I forgot. Really close to you? Yeah, I could make it really close to your treehouse. Just a thought, just a tree. I thought just a tree. You could draw a tree if you are in the treehouse. Oh my goodness. So frame it so I'm in the treehouse? Oh my goodness, what would that even look like? No way. Okay, so I think those are all good ideas, but yeah, I know, peeking through the branches. That's crazy. That's so hard, drawing me peeking through the branches. The foreground has to be so heavy. I don't know if that's going to be the way to go. Maybe the rabbit's going to have to change. I'm not looking at the rest of the words, but I don't know where else to put a treehouse. I mean, maybe I can just draw like the tree, and then draw a little tiny like Tinkerbell style house. Like one branch. It's gonna look dumb. Always draw your branches with Y's, right? They like Y out when you're drawing branches. So I'm not the best at trees. Like, I really do try to draw them, but like I always make one branch. It's like holding every twig. I'm like, why can't you just draw more than one branch? Okay, I think I've committed to drawing a tree outside of the frame of view, unless I put a tree back here. Or I could put a tree behind the magician, like sneak it in there, like just a pot. Oh my goodness, why is it taking me so long to make decisions, you know? Like, AI can do it in seconds. I'm like, I can't figure out how to put a tree in here. Because I could draw like a little Tinkerbell style house, right? She like basically lives in a birdhouse though. So like, is a birdhouse count as a treehouse? A treehouse for small people? Like, Okay. I'm committing. So let's say I draw, right, the branches. They're coming in. Branches get bigger towards the end of the Y, but they shouldn't be bigger than the branch. It's holding them up. Okay, okay. I like it. There's this branch. Uh-oh. Hello.
Well, why can't you do a poster, like a poster that would be by the door? Or do the grocery store door that's just a one-door grocery store door, and put a poster, like a movie poster, and have a treehouse in the poster.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That way you don't have to draw a big tree, like you would have to try to fit a gigantic tree in it, in the picture, because you have so much stuff already. The only way you do is like make that branch like way close up, you know? Like you're sitting in a tree across the street.
Yeah.
You know? Which would be really hard to do. But if you just drew a poster, then you could draw a very small tree house picture in the tree, like Swiss Family Robinson's, like a movie poster.
What about I take, okay, I'll erase my tree. Thanks for calling in. Viewers are, that's fine. This works too. Well, this is probably easier too. Just remember we're on stream, so if you're watching it on your phone, you're gonna hear an echo, I think. I don't know how.
I'm gonna hang up and go back onto the other one, but I think
okay.
that way you have to just draw small, like Swiss Family Robinson.
Okay.
Like that in the movie.
I got it.
I'm gonna hang up.
All right. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for the tip. Yeah. So. Guess my mom watches. Okay, so her idea is probably pretty good. But since I have a lot of things to put in here, well, I'm just going to draw it here. Easy as pie. She's right. Save a tree. We're going to do a little save a tree poster. Save is pretty easy letter-wise. Tree on the other hand, those trees are terrible. I hate T's. They just don't fit really well with other letters. Oh man. Save a tree on a poster? It sounds backwards intuitive. You had to make a tree to save a poster. Now that looks like it says making. It doesn't look like it says save a tree. Save a tree, live in a tree house. Okay. So then we're gonna draw a little tree. So I don't have to put a big tree. And then tree houses have to have a ladder. How else do you get up into tree houses? Right? And then it's got a platform. Oh man, tree houses are... Okay. And then it's probably got like a stick and a stick. And then it's got like a rope. Because you want safety first. Then you got like a little building. Right? And then a door. And then a roof. If you're lucky. And then there you go. We put a tree house into a tree. This little step needs to go here, and we need another couple little treehouse things, probably a window. Treehouses always seem to have a window. And then there's probably like a little sign that goes over the top of their treehouse. says like. Alright. Maybe we need to put a branch or two coming out. Like I said, what's the first rule about branches? The little one, the one that's supposed to be the base, cannot be thicker. There. No, that made it look worse. Oh, I hate this. It's alright. We're good. We're gonna leave it like that. It's a treehouse. It's a house in a tree. That's all it needs to be. And it's on a poster that's taped to the window. We're gonna put the tape in. Someone has taped this to the window. Alright, good. Treehouse, perfect. Oh, alright. So we're back to our carousel. Let's switch it back because brains are switching back. We built our carousel picture. All of them look pretty good. Like they've continued the picture. I like the one with this open market in the front, so we're going to take that one first. We're going to upscale too. We're going to drop that one in. Okay, so now we have our big picture. Oh, it won't let us vary region from here. That's interesting. I can do a custom zoom. I can do a square. Okay, okay. So vary region. Going back to this. Let's clip out. Let's just select this space right here and we're going to type in why did that not work? Astronaut riding a rocket looking into space. Okay. So while that's doing that, I'm going to continue drawing. We're going to continue pick the next word because that's what we're doing. Let me flip it over to the main stage. Alright. So we have our little tiny drawing with our treehouse. Mom was right. She decided that was the best way to go. Okay, so the next word up is surfboard. Surfboard, not the worst. I really want to draw like a little surfer surfing right here, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Surfer stance, right? If I remember from the Hawaiian t-shirt, it's like this. Remember this guy? Little. And then he had like wavy hair. Then our main focus is this surfboard, but good thing we have this waterfall. It's cutting through the waves. How much detail do we put on the surfer? I don't know. Actually, we can make this like a wave, and he could be surfing down it. But it's a lot of effort. Let's Just give him a little bit of girth so he looks more surfy. Give him a little wetsuit, you know. Does he need hair? What kind of hair does he have? Surfer hair? It's not great to have long hair and getting it wet. I don't know why surfers have long hair. Never really made sense to me. And a real surfer wouldn't be wearing a wetsuit. So maybe he's not wearing a wetsuit. But he's definitely surfing. And so the water would go around him. So you're going to draw a little bit of ripple around him. Surfing away from danger. Sorry, these are getting small. I should have drawn. I guess that's kind of the nature of the beast. There we go. Alright, so we got our surfer. I'm going to draw a line down the center of the surfboard just to give us a little bit more reference. Right. So did we get our varied region of that? Oh, we did. Okay, so we're going to jump back over and look at our... So we did get some astronauts. None of them are riding rockets, but you know what? I don't care. I feel like this one is pretty close, and we're going to... Oh, I don't know. This one's pretty close too. I like both of these, but I really like this one. So we're gonna upscale version 3 because I like it. And perfect. Look at that. So now, if we jump back over to main 3, we have, at least we have a little boy and a rocket. So now we'd have to add the waterfall in. So we can try to do that. Let's jump back over. I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. Should just leave it in front of me. So by doing this, I can add certain pieces to, I want to make a waterfall that goes like I said, I don't love this tool. It's really weird. Don't love that space it's selected. So we're going to go here, it's going to come down, it's going to drip off the side like I did. Down, it's going to come back up, we're going to go back up, it's going to go over along the top and back out here. This is not going to work, but we're going to give it our best shot. Alright, waterfall's all done. We did our surfer. I'm going to call that good. Got a little surfer up there. He's tiny, but he's gonna have to do for now. Oh, surfboard. I didn't even need the surfer. I could have just used the surfboard. You know what? I really know where I can put the surfboard that'll make it look better. It's fine. So we can just put the surfboard, oh, I can't move the canvas. We can just put the surfboard over the door and make it the sign. It just needs to be even, right? feel like Trader Joe's has these up. Why am I seeing a Trader Joe's logo or like Paisley or something on them? Then it needs a line down the center usually. Let's help shape it. Where your center line is. So it's even. It usually has a design. What should the store be called? It's going to be called Market of some sort, so well, I should put Market on the bottom. Just do a quick block letter. I should write it out first to be safe, but I think I can fit. But you know, you never know. Especially when you have a T. Oh, it's close. It's going to be even closer when I have a question. What's the name of the store? Simple trick to this is to write it backwards. But the harder part about that trick is spelling it. If you actually write all your letters backwards too, that makes it fun. See, I already spelled it wrong. Told you the trick was to know how to spell it backwards. Oh man. Like I did what I just said I wasn't gonna do. Disappointed in myself. It's okay. This is not even gonna look any better. This is just a stalling technique because I have no idea what I'm gonna. Marks Market? Marky Marks Market. Alright, that didn't turn out too bad. Sailor Jim's The Magical Market, because there's a magician outside. I have no idea. I'll come back to that. Maybe it'll come to me. Oh man, the next one is so hard. The next one is Pegasus. Is the hour over yet? Is my hour of torture and drawing over yet? Okay. For this, I'm gonna phone a friend because I think I need some help. And I need to see what this looks like. So I'm gonna pop up some images on Google like I would as an artist. And I would look at a Pegasus. Okay, horse. How am I gonna draw a horse? Where is it coming from? Draw the big old head, like wings. So a flying horse. Oh horses are hard to draw in general. Okay. Man, this is not an easy task. I mean, I want to put it here. Flying this way. Okay, that's what we're going to try to do. Oh, this is going to be bad. Yeah, I have no idea how to do this. I know the body shape of a horse, right? So if we drew. I have no more room on the carousel. Unless. No, I can't. But yeah, you're right. Because the other day while I was bored, I drew an alien into the mix. I guess I could erase the alien because it's really not relevant to the story. Okay, that's fine. Alien should go. That's right. Sometimes they're just doodles and they disappear. The astronaut's what's really relevant. Oh man, the viewer's always keeping you on track, so you can't get away with anything. So I wonder why people go live, you know, like, let's see all the mistakes. But I guess the mistakes are where learning happens, so just, okay. Oh man. Okay, so technically that's right, the Pegasus can go here. Then I just have to draw the front of its head, which is still hard. Come on, what's a front shot of a horse look like? Oh, that's what it looks like. Great. What the heck? That's what a horse looks like? That's not what a horse looks like. Let's just look at horses, because I think I can draw wings all by themselves. Man, what is the what? Maybe I don't look at horses enough, but this is making me feel like I don't look at anything really. Like in my mind's eye, I know what it looks like. What the? Okay. So the head of a horse looks like a really long peanut. So a head of a horse. I drew it kind of right the other day when I was drawing it, right? And then you have like the chest that comes down here. And then you have these really like, it's kind of wide but comes down. You're gonna have some legs, so hooves. Okay, keep it simple. We're just gonna draw her in. I guess this would have hooves up because you need some strong arms here. Okay. And you're gonna have wings. They go like this. And another wing that goes like that. Pegasus do not have horns. But now this looks like Dumbo. You're gonna have an eye on this side, you're gonna have an eye on this side. This head's gonna come down and it's gonna come and taper to a point. You're gonna have two nostrils. You come back up. And you're gonna have like what it looks like eyebrows. Kinda does something like this as a head. And comes in and comes out. here. Then you got like main. You got the main that comes out over here. Okay. Well, the main's gonna be straight because this thing's coming at you straight. These hooves might need to be a bit bigger, just perspective wise. So I'm gonna add some girth here. Wings. So wings would go kind of right. Some sort of angel wings like that. I just feel like they're a little too pointy for angel wings. Maybe the shoulders on the horse are going to be higher because it's jumping. The body is going to be lower. Okay, that's a terrible looking horse. Oh, it's because it doesn't have any ears. It looks like Alf though from... Wait. Okay. Okay, well, it's not the greatest horse. It's not the worst. Pegasus, I guess. Continue on the arms. I did not get any waterfall from our generation. Okay, now we have a Pegasus in the mix. I mean, I could put a bend in it. Might make it look a little bit more dangerous. A little bit more detail into it. Alright, so Pegasus. Alright, it is 9:01. That's fun. I started the stream pretty late today though. So let's go back to our main screen and we'll see where we're at here. So no waterfall. I'm not getting any waterfall. Let's see if we can put the magician in. So we're going to go back up to this one. We're going to try to put the magician in. Let's go to subtle variation. We're going to delete this. I wonder if I select it and put waterfall over the whole thing, it's probably just going to put a waterfall over the whole thing. Let's just try. Let's see if it completely erases what we have there, or if it tries to work with it. Okay. Back to how many screens can I have running at the same time? Okay, back to what we were working on. Okay, Pegasus. The next thing we have is a lighthouse. Lighthouse. How do I build a lighthouse? Okay, let's say this water is like really rushing down, so it's hitting, but it's really just like rushing down, going fast. Oh man, I don't even know where to put a lighthouse. Kind of just want to put it on the side. Just draw a lighthouse in. Okay, nope, we're gonna just do This is gonna turn into something else. It's gonna crash into waves. It's gonna be sitting. I don't know what to do. I want to just draw a lighthouse right here. And just draw a lighthouse. It's hard to make sense of all the random words that you're getting because you don't really know what you're gonna get. Can I put a light inside the treehouse? There's a lighthouse. Ta-da! No one even saw it. A lighthouse. I don't know what to do, but this is going to be my best shot at a lighthouse. Oh, I don't even know if this is going to work. The world's ugliest lamp. I mean, I don't think anyone should be a good idea. Put the lighthouse like here. And draw the light part and the little hat piece. And it's all in glass. The lighthouse. Maybe you have the stairs that go up the side. Just like that upper railing. Draw some upper railing in there. Right, something like that. You could have some waves crashing. Some waves here. Right? Then, what's like a good name for a ship? What's a good ship name? I don't know. Anyways, you could put a lighthouse there. I wanted to put a lighthouse here. I started putting a light there. Okay. Well, that takes care of lighthouse for us, I guess. Snuck it in right there. I shouldn't have put these big giant doors here. It's killing a lot of our real estate. Maybe I should take those out. Continue the scene. You know? Because I could make it a lot more abstract. I mean, I could make it super abstract and just draw a giant lighthouse right here. So like this comes crashing up on the front of it. It's like no one really knows what's going on, you know what I mean? Which I also like that idea. Lighthouse like built on rocks. Rocks jutting out into the ocean. waves crashing up against the rocks. Spraying. Spray. And then there's like waves, more waves. So this whole bottom part just turns into water. For no reason, just because of that waterfall. Maybe put a rock here. Then more rough waves and splashing water, more rocks. Can only get out to this place by boat. So it's built like this, and then there's a step here, and you know you got your regular wooden door, because everything in this lighthouse is inside. You just draw it straight up here. So this would be like, see, then it doesn't start making sense with like different foregrounds and stuff. But you basically have like a roof on your lighthouse. And then there's a giant light bulb inside here, inside a glass enclosure. So it's about center, so we're going to draw our light. And then there's paned window glass, so you're gonna see it on all sides. Oh, I should probably draw that all the way to the top. Right. And it sits on like a big giant cylinder of cement. And then there's like a hand railing. You know, if you're lucky. Draw some chain around it. Maybe draw, you know, erase some of this. Just put it all in the foreground. Erase this, erase some of this, erase this, erase this. Water comes like this. This magician looks surprised. This is like a rock it's built on. Curvature of the building a little bit. Well, maybe I should curve the building out so it looks like they built it on this rock, which means I need to fix the door to be curved as well. Wait, oh, sorry, I'm not even drawing in front of you guys. This is the problem with having too many screens. So yeah, like put the lighthouse in front here. Thought it'd be a little bit more interesting. Give us a little bit more dynamic. There should be a cliff here that like goes this way, so that you can get up this side. And then you have your lighthouse. I want to curve this more. Again, let's put a couple of the brick sentiments. Don't need a ton of these. It's nice to have a few. And I should have curved those as well. Anyways, how many did we do? Oh man, we need to do one more to do 5. For adding 5 different things to this picture. The last one is a detective. Oh, what does a detective look like? What does a detective look like? Okay, I got it. I know what I'm doing. This is fine. This will work. Okay, so I'm going to draw a hand holding a magnifying glass up to a man with his eye. His eyes need to be level with it, which is the important part. He's going to be like squinting in this eye. And this eye's got to be like bulging out a little bit. And then needs a forehead. Needs that Sherlock Holmes hat, which is like a little tiny bill in the front. Oh, this hat is not easy to draw. And then has like a thing like that. I think it has a bill in the back too. Maybe 2 flaps. I can't remember. It's a weird looking hat. So maybe nose up, its eye squinting, mouth to the side open, jaw, right? Oh man, this is tough. Nose up, eye wide open. This one's squinting, because for some reason you squint when you look at things. Squinting in disbelief. And he needs like a long collared neck. He's probably on one knee, because he's gonna have to be, because that's where I'm at with it. So here's his shoe. 2. Pant leg. Probably high because he's bent over, so his pant legs running up on him. This leg needs to come down. And he's gonna have to take a knee, so it's gonna be down, back up from his calf, and then his shoe. He's doing one of those I'm standing on the ball of my foot looks. Down to the knee. Okay, so then his arm needs to be coming out of his coat, that's on that side. This arm is down here. Shoulder here. Elbow. He's got a trench coat on because he's got that big poofy detective's coat. Right? This hand's coming out of somewhere. This is the front of his chest. Goes down into his pants. His jacket's going to be covering most of this. Just so we know. But I wanted to draw it there anyways. Just so we had some reference. Jacket on this side. Sleeve coming out from over here. I know his arm's too short. That's okay. He needs a V-neck, turtleneck like Sherlock Holmes would have. His neck comes down. I think that's alright. I mean, the hat could be better, but I think overall that's gonna work. Let's just erase what we don't need real quick. And I think that's gonna be the end of this episode. We didn't play with a whole lot of you choose the hardest things to draw. I don't choose. I'm letting the AI choose for me. I mean, that's what I do to AI all day long, is I choose the hardest things for it to draw. So I feel like I just deserve the same punishment, I guess. And it helps me practice. We're gonna put this hand into his pocket. Haha! Cheap shot. Everyone likes a hand in a pocket. So I mean, I think that looks good. Like, that's not a terrible detective. I think that pretty much does. I think the hat comes down differently somehow. But yeah, here's our detective taking a look at our magic bunny and where he came from. So probably should put like a little rim on the inside of this. Give it some more shape. Give him some more shape. Alright. Well, all said and done. You know, I don't think I did too bad. Yeah. It's another episode of me drawing. Maybe not as interesting as playing with AI, but we're just learning how to do things here. Nope. Back to this one. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope everyone is having a great Wednesday. It is the middle of the week, so we're halfway done with the week. Like I said, it's been fun kind of drawing. Yes, I understand a lot of these are probably like really hard words to draw, but the detective came out pretty good. The magician, we got the Pegasus over there today. I did a surfer on top of the building as well as a surfboard over here and a lighthouse there, and then I kind of like morphed that bottom in to the lighthouse, even though it's like forced perspective. It's hopefully I can get a better look at all that. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. It'll give us 5 more words to work on for Friday, because I did 15 words, and the next 5 don't look easy either. And our page is getting quite full is really the problem here. I just want to thank everyone for watching. It's fun drawing and pushing myself to be creative, and being able to do it live is kind of a new option. So sorry I'm struggling through a lot of different tech issues, but hopefully we'll get through that. Anyways, I hope everyone has a good night, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Good night.